Hello and welcome to Darkstone, Master Difficulty with an Assassin. So let's go ahead and get this started here. So we completed the expert and it went fairly well. So especially with all the other action to it, that was fairly nice. So so let's go ahead and get this thing started here. So yeah, I was still looking up the restoration of the Darkstone. Still, I haven't had any release date on it, but it is confirmed on Steam that they're gonna have something like that, which I think would be very neat. So it'll be kind of fun. Really enjoy it. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up today, so you gotta forgive me on that part. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started on the master level. Doesn't look like there's very much on there. Alright. Alright. So we're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and drop these bad boys over here. Basically leave one of them on me. So I'll put it right here. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this started. Alright. Think everything's legit. Everything good to go. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. So let's see what's on the agenda today.
If one day your paths cross, be careful. They say he's involved in some very shady affairs.
I'd say so. That's one thing I gotta watch out for. This stuff does hit a little bit harder than average bear. May take me a little bit longer, but that's okay.
Stole a very rare piece called the Sun Cross. If you bring it back to me, I promise you unprecedented war.
Are you sure about that? I got a goblin behind me. It just strolled along and just. You just like say, hey, how you doing? You're conversating. At least he was nice about it. Or the other ones. And it's hilarious. Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'm gonna try to share the video to the YouTube channel if I can, so what it actually looks like. Because there is videos for it, but can't really play it. And they ain't even supposed to have like a demo supposed to be coming out with it. So I'd rather have the full game myself. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. I enjoy it.
This is the song of the snakes. To play it yourself, have the reeds sing, starting with the smallest and ending with the biggest.
Alright. So, a couple videos ago about the reeds. Usually you would have a choice of like using the reeds. Technically you're supposed to use the reeds. And there was one other time that I didn't use the reeds and just, dealt with the snakes and all that. So, I'm probably just going to be doing the one without, just not going to do the reeds at all, and just melee the snakes. Shoot an arrow through their rear end. Like to have a little bit of resistance, That's all good. Probably have to start dumping in dexterity. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Which that's not a problem. Go ahead and knock that little bit out down there in a minute. Even the skeletons are getting a little bit harder to hit and stuff, and such a pain. Alright. Let's clear this little bit out here. Not too worried about this, but alright. Let's go ahead and go level 1. Sure ain't missing anything here.
Your spell knowledge has increased 1 level. Game saved.
Seems like I'm doing fairly good DPS. So that's a good plus. Not struggling on it. Well, besides that, the damage I can do is just skeletons I'm having a little bit of a hard time hitting, but I'll try to just do like it's just a dump into dexterity. Be all good. I'm not really too worried about my magic right now at all, regardless, so unless it's just completely maxing it out on just on potions, that's what I'm just going to do. Alright. Let's go ahead and circle up here and save. 2, yeah.
Game saved. Your spell knowledge has increased 1 level.
See, the reason why that the resurrection right here doesn't have no measure requirements because I'm running solo character. But I'm sure when uh, I run doubles, but usually if I don't think I even have it memorized, but no, I don't. But usually on your first book, it doesn't show it. But when you start memorizing it, it starts showing out what required magic you need. So that's the weird part. It's the reason why I ain't showing it right there on Spellbook Resurrection. Right click to read. So I don't even have it memorized. But then again, usually like any other time, I think, like say if you're running 2 characters at once, it'll pop it up there. But there's really no need of having it. That'd be a good book sell and all that. So on forth. Alright. Shirkin. Ocean of Surprise. Ooh. Hate those. Alright, sell that. Yeah, I might as well sell that. Ain't no worry about that. Alright. But it doesn't seem like when you're going through each difficulty, it seems like, to me, in my personal preference, like say if you try, basically you try to get the best gear you can get. That's kind of obvious for like any type of game. Like say you try to get the best, and you go to the next difficulty because it's more challenging and all that. It seems like it gets hair more challenging with this game, but when you get in the legend mode, that's when it starts just, starts getting really hectic. I mean, it's not terribly bad, you still got to do strategies of doing the door fights and all that stuff. So I mean, that's, because regardless, you can't really just take them head on. I mean, it doesn't matter how much AC you got, how much damage output you got. Hit point wise, yeah, but if you ain't got the AC to back it up, but the AC only helps only to a certain point. I mean, it's just there's a soft cap. Let's go ahead and go level 3 here. I think I got. I'm gonna double check everything here first. But it's kind of interesting how the mechanics of the game works, and I would imagine like how it was online. And I played it a couple times. It's not enough to care about, you know. Um, it was actually really fun. I'll admit to that. But you know, the things like I say, you got people that gives you like the rings and amulets because it has no stat requirements, level requirement, nothing. You know, and I think everybody was kind of getting beefed up. And then if you did a group, I mean, the loot, it's kind of like Diablo based, like Diablo 2 and all that. First come, first served kind of type basis. And I'm sure there was like literally unlimited gold on everywhere, so I mean, it was just one of them type of ordeals. You know, because everybody was like saying, okay, here, drop some crap ton of gold here. Let's do that. Hey, let's just beef you up on attribute and resist rings, amulets, whatever they prefer. And then if you have the high enough stats and stuff, you pretty much got top end gear. You pretty much then, you know, didn't really earn your stuff. So. Alright. So, let's go ahead. So yeah, it kind of makes it more challenging, just grind it out and all that. So, I mean, it's just. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and add that to the list here. But in general, the game is really fun. I'm just, you know, it does have its moments. Like we're gonna have to sell here. Yeehaw. Let's go ahead and sell these books off here. It's 13.6 and 15.4, so it ain't really too bad. Let's go ahead and sell that potion there. So we got Dex and Vitality. Definitely need that. See if there's anything. Nothing good here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Yes.
Alright, let's go ahead and identify here.
Whoa.
Stone Curse. Haven't seen that one in a while. So what it does, it procs Stone Curse. That's a damn good weapon and all that, especially if it's a quick melee type, but I ain't gonna use it because I'm an assassin, so it's gonna be not very much of a benefit to me, anyways.
Look, if you have ambition,
Oh, I got the magic anvil right here.
excellent.
All right. So let's go ahead and sell some of these potions out. Let's get like about 10, I guess. Got 2 of those. At least thin out some of my stuff here.
Can I ask how?
Alright. Alright, so what we got here? The old-fashioned any goody goodies. Retro man. Nothing there. Just kind of hoping that I can see a massive upgraded. That's 2 hit plus 16 and 42 life. What do I have? Oh yeah, 13 attributes. Yeah. Still same AC regardless. So. We don't see nothing there. Let's see.
I can teach you the following disciplines. Congratulations, I can teach you the congratulations, I can teach you the following congratulations, I can teach you the following congratulations, I can teach you the following disciplines.
I was having to look at my level and I was like, yeah, I'm already done 42. That's right, I'm due for another set of upgraded disciplines. Yay for me. That's cool.
Game saved.
Let's see
There
here.
you are at last. If it's a lot of money you are after, you would need to bring back the celestial heart, which belongs to the skeletons coming from the east.
Alright, let's go ahead. Tap that out.
Game saved.
Onward. Alright, let's go ahead. Get this done here. Yeah, hard to hit. Unbelievable. I'm gonna check out something right quick. Alright. So I mean, it's more of the concept of how actually, you know, how hard it actually gets per all the way to like legend difficulty. In my opinion, like I said, I mean those difficulties gets like a hair harder, and then the legend, that's what's really gonna eat you. And I do dig the assassin quite a bit, so I mean, I like it. I like the class. Class is pretty good.
It's padlocked.
Oh, I know what it is. I think I have that key. Here. Here.
There is a secret passage in the sanctuary of Caliber, which leads to Enoch's tomb.
Access to this sanctuary is reserved only for disciples of the goddess Caliban. Move on, stranger.
See a chest in there. I'm gonna take a look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and go back down to level 4. I didn't want that. Ah. Terribly bad.
Game saved. Welcome. Pass to this door. Find the key, or you regret your failure.
I found the key. And that's another thing about the switches, that the mob is right there. You have a really have a hard time clicking the switch and stuff. I mean, that's just, you know. That's the problem. We don't have to worry about him, so. But like I say, just for instance, it's kind of a pain to actually, he's sitting right there where the switch is, and you know, it's kind of like a pain in the butt, so.
It's locked.
Now, finish off this criminal, and the door will open.
So, anyways, so I haven't really showed the video of like what this really happens if you do get the prisoner. So let's go ahead and kill the prisoner and see what happens, because there's been times that I just go through there and get the key anyways and saying I made the right choice. We're going to go ahead and save right here
Game saved.
and see what happens.
Criminal who dared to steal some apples from the tree, feed his family, be chastised.
So, you got the key right there. So, I mean, it's, you basically just got the key.
Good. You are still alive. That means you made the right choice.
That's a wooden sword. I know that for sure. So, anyway, so like say if you do, when you do kill the prisoner or you don't, you still get the key.
Game saved.
I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. It's this one. I know, because I know that one right there is a wooden sword. I can't remember if it was one of these two.
Here you are, disciple of Go in peace.
Alright. So, here I done got that. Let's go ahead and knock this out here. But yeah, it just tells you like the videos I streamed, it was I didn't even kill the prisoner and still got the key. You kill the prisoner, you got the spiders and all that stuff, and you still get the key. In a way that kind of doesn't really make sense, but you know. So we're going to go ahead and knock this dungeon out here, and then we're going to start working our way up. We got a bow. Well, that's only 8 to 12 though. That's a problem. So, where'd it go? There it is. Sometimes you have a hard time seeing that stuff, but you know. But that's all good. shadows. Sure, that's let's go ahead. Get that. And avoid that. Sword. Really don't need the cypher sword. Seriously. But I think it's kind of funny that other parts, if I'm not mistaken, that if you don't get the cypher sword, it'll say you've done a bad choice or something like that. Or some of that point, I haven't really done that in a while. I'll probably like another video in case when we do that again, and see how that actually works. See what happens if that's an actual same results and all that. Because that's been a lot of years since I actually done that. If I actually failed on it, because technically, I mean, I think it's kind of interesting that they, on each difficulty, they don't upgrade the same weapons, the damage output and all that. And it's kind of like that two-hander on Drac. I mean, yeah, that's a hard-hitting weapon, but do they really expect you to use that two-hander? I mean, my
Monastery dedicated to following the goddess. Drugs. After many, there is no, unfortunate, no one. The country. Good morning to you.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Whoa!
10 dex.
Whoa!
Haste.
Whoa!
22 to life.
Whoa!
That's confusing. Alright. Let's go ahead and just sell that. Really don't need.
Can I ask how much?
Alright. We got nothing. Wow. Alright. 14 mentality. It's not too bad. 17 attributes. It's 50 to armor, though. I'm kind of wondering if it'll actually would make up AC, though. It's only like 6 attribute difference, but the armor may be able to make it up along with the attributes, because that's only 10. So that should be able to make it up a little bit. It'll lose about 6 durability, but ain't really nothing, so. $50 to life. So let's go ahead and where's it at? Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and save here. Let's just move this out of the way right quick.
Game saved.
Alright, let's go ahead and get that. See what the actual difference is. Oh. increases my dexterity. It knocks it. Well, basically, that's a pretty good upgrade. It's not too bad, you know, but it doesn't increase the damage. I was expecting maybe a point or two, but my now stats is so high, it's just soft capped in a little bit. So yeah, I'll go ahead and just take that. It gives me a little bit more kick to the AC also, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and just sell that bad boy right there. It's not terribly bad. Let's go ahead and double check all this goody stuff here. Doesn't look like technically. Let's go ahead and repair all this. $18K right there. So yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. I like it. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to deposit this gold again. Since I sold that chest piece earlier. It's one thing good about the bank on it, you know. It's just, the bank itself is fairly good, so I mean, it's literally unlimited. I mean, truthfully, honestly, I think there is a limit, but if there is not, then that's just flat out just crazy. So, I mean, it's just, yeah. But I would imagine, like, on online days that you had accumulated that much gold. And somebody was, like, crazy enough to see what the actual cap was. The long story short, like, say, if you played your character for so long, got max level, and all kinds of stats, I mean, your stats will be just so far up there from all the potions you accumulated over that time on that character. I mean, your stats will be so high that basically it'll be just a number, because it soft caps. You get the actual full benefit at first, but when it starts getting higher up, it soft caps in between there. I don't know when it actually starts, but when it gets really high up, doesn't matter what stat it is, regardless, because each one of them has different mechanics to it. So basically, when it gets like say about 500 plus, let's say that, so you're not getting the actual full benefit to 0. I guess because you don't have, they're trying to prevent you being completely overpowered.
Game saved.
And just basically just running off the stats of the game itself, the stats off the gear, and that's it. So that way you don't be completely OP on it.
Game saved.
Oh, damn. Get off the street.
go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, for the longest time on that part, I never thought until I looked it up on YouTube one day. This was a while back, and I was watching the Suncross, the actual Suncross quest, and I was thinking, why is he going over there for? And it's an actual passage from the you pull down the torch, and you got the bookcase there, and it opens up. And I'm like, what? Is that a secret room or something? No, it's an actual place where you get your Suncross at. So there's like two different ways. Either, you know, pick up the Suncross, kill the monks, whatever, or kill one big old skeleton captain, pretty much. I'm like, wow. That's just crazy. So it does have its little twist on it. But either way, you still get the Suncross. Try to kill a little bit of resistance here. Alright, I'll go ahead and get that money too. Alright, let's go ahead.
Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Lord Drac will be delighted to learn you stole this cross from him. Here is your reward.
Yeah, give me give me the crystal.
Best wishes to your family.
Best wishes to you.
What
Alright, let's go ahead and go level 5. Get this little snake shit going on here. So, yep. Alright, so, whoops. A ring. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and go head down to level 5. Do 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 do. I don't need. Not too worried about it right now. Wait till I get a full thing of it, you know. Full inventory worth. The usual. Yeah, it's at 35. I just let the potions eat it. Because I got what I need on the, I got enough for the magic, for those just other books and stuff, so I'm not really too worried about it. So I got the reflections, magic door, and all that, so, and berserker, so. Oh, come on now. Close the door in my face, that's cool. So, 18 life. Now for like, when I get done with this assassin here, the wizard would be next, but I don't know how am I going to approach Drac. The only thing I found was like just magic bomb him and or like use thunder on him. So that's going to be a major challenge alone, even on normal, because I have to figure out what he really needs on him, regardless, because he can't just melee him down. I mean, there ain't no way. I mean, I'm not gonna, because he's not gonna have enough damage output anyways. If he did try. So, I mean, I think for the most part, it's going to be an interesting challenge. That'll be the biggest challenge compared to what I am used to. Because regardless, Drac is immune to a bunch of stuff, so not very pleasant. So hopefully I can probably get maybe some feedback on a good strat, just in case it does happen, for a whiz. Because the only thing I can find would be like either use reflection. That's regardless, so you don't get hit by his fireballs. Like reflect and then magic bomb. But the thing is, am I going to have enough DPS to actually drop them down? I mean, regardless, I'll have the mana. I mean, it's just, I'll get there when this assassin gets done, that's going to be the most interesting part. I think it'll be really, it's going to be really fun, I'll tell you that. So, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of this. Got a bunch of spider resistance here. Alright. Mentality. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do that. Got a helmet too. Do I have enough room for it? Oh my god, I do. Wow. So it's going to be more like an interesting challenge. I mean, it is possible regardless. I mean, it's always a strat on each, especially on each game. It's always a strat there's always a way to kill him. There's always a way to kill the boss.
Yes.
Alright. Still getting my hit up a little bit. So. So that's a plus. At least that's going up a little bit. Because it's only at, just for the base, it's only 119. So yeah, it better start going up. But to tell you the truth, like say for the main stat for whatever class, so on forth, I'm kind of wondering if it actually goes by just off the base stat to increase your stats, or it just on both. I really don't know. Besides, I know you get your weapons, your armor, and all that stuff, but I mean, let's see here. All right. Looks like I'm gonna go ahead, since this is a double doorway. That's kind of neat, up and down. All right, let's just go ahead. identify all that good stuff. Is 22. Virus is 26. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy over here.
Well done.
What a pleasure to see you again. Your reputation has preceded you.
Broken boss.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that.
Hello. You will be well rewarded.
Holy
if you
Grail.
restore-
Let's go ahead and just do that.
Can I ask how much?
Alright. Let me get some of this out of the way here. Let's go ahead and just put that there. That way I don't accidentally hit that, so in case I do need it. Alright.
Well,
Not too terribly bad. Still like this though. That's gonna be a while. It is gonna be a while before I actually get an actual nice little upgrade like that. Cause that's just that was an awesome find. Oops. Yeah. Let's go ahead and double check all these little wares here. Just make sure. Really don't need. Let's go ahead and just sell a couple of these. Just get the inventory kind of in line a little bit, you know.
can I ask how much?
So level 48 will be the next round. So that'll be the next round.
Game saved.
Yeah, I'm starting to detect even more too. So yeah, I mean that's really going to start helping. Ooh, crap. Hello. Hey, you ain't put pop on me like that. Alright, that was kind of interesting.
Game saved.
That was a little bit of a fun experience. So I really gotta watch my grounds here a little bit. I'm getting a little bit too brave at times. I really don't need to do that.
Game save.
I really don't need to do that. Once I'm able to drop him from distance, that's fine. But them bombarding me, that was really kind of interesting, I'll tell you that. Tap him from the distance here. That way they don't try to go to the door. You have a tendency doing that. Try to drop them before they get there. I got a little bit of range. So. A little bit of range attack does pretty good. So, to a certain point. So far, detection's doing its job, so that's a big plus. I might as well keep that maxed out at a certain time. But at least the detection actually does what it's supposed to do. Instead of like, oh, okay, at one level you got it made, so... Kind of like the reason why, yeah, kind of made it that way. So it'd be like, oh, okay, you know, they don't need to put anything in there. They're going to put in everything else. Why not do that? And that's the other trick about it. That's what tricked me, so... It's, pretty interesting. Here, unidentified. Alright, let's go ahead. Two nasty barrels right there. Really need to avoid that. Okay, so looks like we're just going to go ahead and go to level 7.
Game save.
Kind of ran out of mana a little bit. That's alright.
Game save.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, we got those killer chickens again. Any more of them? Hasn't really been dropping any books lately. Just about out of mana too. Didn't really think about that. Got a couple potions, but I want to try to keep at a certain. There we go. Certain number. I got this one little area about done, and then we're going to start working on the upper half a little bit. Some at that point. So I don't need any right now. But in case I get into like a big fight or something, I know where to look for. And if I can't find them or something, I can always buy some more. It doesn't really cost terribly bad or anything. Compared to the mana potions, that's just still what really gets me. Is the mana potions itself. And the mana potions, I just can't not believe that they actually cost like, I think it was like 60, roughly 50, 60 gold more than an actual healing potion or antidote. I just can't understand that, so got a little bit of resistance here. Let's see if I can just kite them around a little bit. As long as I don't have other resistance here. There we go. Yay for me. Broken boss. Okay. Dee 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 dee. That's there. All right. Double check everything here, and we can go just level 8 here. I think we got everything cleared off here. Let's go ahead and go level 8, shall we? We got the snake pit.
Game save.
I'm just gonna just see if there's any resistance first. I'm gonna go do a complete circle. Sometimes the doors opened up, or the mobs will open up a door. That kind of sort of goofy little thing they like to do. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just save here.
Game save.
Alright. Knock knock. close the door on me, they really didn't help the situation. Alright. Drop me a scepter. I'll take that. Oh, I didn't want the helmet. I want the scepter. There we go. Oh, got more. Just like that. That's all you gotta do. Identify, tip 16. Not too bad, really. And I get the crystal. That's all I gotta do. Ta-da! Got the second crystal. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and just knock some of this crapola out. Also, like the other vendor, the food vendor, the one you rest up at, probably give you like a quick show, because I mean technically it's really not that bad. You know, like say if you have a really bad run, you got to get some, you know, actual food from the vendor. I give you like a quick show, and because I had to do that from time to time, but it was kind of really rare. And what's really good about the food spell is that, you know, the higher level up, yeah, it does make a difference. Even like at max level, I think it completely maxes out your bar right down here too. So because it doesn't really go up on level or anything, so I guess like when it's completely maxed out, it definitely hits your bar just that one time. That's it. So you got that made. Let's go ahead and just tap him from distance here. Doesn't want to try to hit me from a distance here, and I don't trust him either, especially these. He ain't gonna be running off. Helmet. Make sure I didn't pick up any trash when I was, you know. I have a tendency of picking that up once in a while, and I really hate that. So. Cool. All right. Oop, I guess I'm full. All right. I mean, it's a good time to do that. Go ahead. Haven't been getting books.
There is a wise old man called Sebastian.
That's attack on the scepter. Visibility mana. Ten all attributes light aura. I don't really. That's that. It might be cursed too, so I don't really trust that too well. Unless, yeah, that's good payout. Good little payout. Good Lord, everybody is literally.
Good morning.
Literally just grouped up around him, just having a big old conversation going on. Lord. Alright, let's go ahead.
Good morning. Can I ask how?
Yeah, I'll give y'all a quick show on what he actually has. He's got like looks like an apple, a chicken leg, the mushrooms. The guy even got an egg. Seeing how much it really is, that's with the trade up though. I mean, it's not really that much of a difference. Like 60 and that's 55, so not much of a difference. Got this whole chicken is 110. It's originally 120. That just takes up way too much inventory space. And of course, you know, berries and the grapes. You can even buy a torch off of him, and that a torch is 1,050. Even with my trades at 966, that's freaking crazy. And of course, you got the fish, you know, but that's the good rundown of what he actually has. It just never ceases to amaze me. You know, I mean, a torch is over a 1K, and usually you can just use them. If they drop, I mean, you can use them for the light source, but I mean, at first, you know, if you ain't got a shield or something, yeah, go ahead and use the torch. But you gotta watch the durability on it, because it doesn't give you no AC, regardless. At all whatsoever. I mean, you got a light spell. That's a good thing. But, in other words, it's kind of like something to mess around with just once in a while. 2, 5, 10. Did you hit 10 for hell? I have to try to get those bigger batter bows. That'd be nice. I really don't see anything. 235 mana. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and repair up here. Alright, so go ahead and double check his wares here. Always get the potions.
Yeah, yes.
Does help you out in the long run. Attack use. Resurrection will be But yeah, it does help out on the trade. Just when it comes to like piddly stuff like that, it does help out either way. I mean, now if you're getting like big stuff and it's costly, I think it goes by like a percentage or something. But I we'll be right back. Have to use the restroom, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I am back. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out here. Since we are done, got 2 crystals. We're ready to. Yeah, we're definitely ready to go ahead and go to the second area. Excuse you. Really didn't like that. So let's go ahead and. Well, I'm gonna finish up this dungeon. Keep going ahead of myself, and I really don't like that, you know. Let's hit 18 and all that. So, all right. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Alright, knock out the skeleton if I can, if I don't get hit first. That. So, even like high levels and stuff, there's others were saying, hey, that's pretty good. I don't know if I want to upgrade or not. What if I actually drop some mana cost? Let's see. Let's go ahead and save right here for a minute.
Save.
It's at 50. So it actually drops it down.
Your spell knowledge has increased.
Yeah,
one
it drops it down by like four mana points. Yeah, I'll take that. I was kind of curious because some spells on here, it does more damage or timer's better or both. That it increases the mana rate too. So I like it because of the timer. So you know, and timer lasts a fairly long time. So let's go ahead and double tap here. So yeah, like really fun adventure. All right. I guess we got this cleared all out here. I try to clear out as much dungeon as I can, so that way, in case, you know, kind of like the end game, it's like more like a pain. If I can get a level off this. I missed. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and just bump that up just a hair. It's still going up, so yeah, it needs definitely need to go up. That's with Berserker going. I almost got 600%, but the hit only goes so far into the game itself. Yeah, I mean that number's fairly huge. Don't get me wrong. It's just yeah. So let's just go ahead and just knock this out here. Let's go ahead and just do everything here. I can tell you something funny. When I first started playing this game years ago, I always thought I kept missing stuff on there, and you know, like the mobs and stuff. And it just dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, I think they're like respawning. Oh, great. You know, that's not good. Maybe there's a timer on it. You know, but it's technically part of what the game is, so. Just more like, it's just kind of really good adventure. That was my own stupidity on that one. Came right to his face.
Game saved.
Alright, let's go ahead and check out something here. Just making sure everything's going good here. Alright. Alright. But yeah, the main goal is just start dumping it all on the decks until I can't even do it anymore.
Our neighbors disappeared a week ago.
Rude Amazons.
Our neighbors disappeared a week ago. I am convinced it has something to do with the well.
Our well is dry. Strangest thing is that some nights you can hear some really strange noises coming from the bottom.
Yeah. Celestial sword symbol. Really gotta watch what you're doing.
Our well is
Why I clicked on him for. I just went to him. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright. something. I gotta watch out for the range too. Seems like they still see me from silence, so. But it does help out on a lot of stuff though. So I mean that's a big plus. So let's go ahead. Two of those. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead. Get this done. We are done with Celestial Swords. We gotta get that symbol, and to get the sword, so on forth. So they back off just a little bit, so they can't really see me because I'm silent. So it does help. It's just that, you know, higher difficulties and stuff. It's just makes it a little more challenging. So that's a plus. Still gotta watch what you're doing now. Really?
I feel the end is close. I'm having more and more visions which show that the lizards are unusually agitated. They are taking care of a nursery with very special eggs. These eggs contain the future chiefs of a new caste, even more fierce. Only with the celestial sword would you be able to stop them from hatching.
I seen something earlier. It's like, really? Weird. Yeah, so like the AC on here, how some games are, you know, like the higher the AC, that reduces damage and prevent you from getting hit. Well, this one here, to a certain point, it keeps you from getting hit, but you're still taking full damage. But I mean, it's like I said, it's got a pretty good twist to it. Let's go ahead. I may have to. What's we got going on here? Yeah, it looks like I gotta go through that little path here. Sides. Yeah, so the silence is what keeps them going to only to a certain point. So it's just more like, yeah. So let's go ahead and hit that upper part right here. See what's over here, real quick. Whoops. Let's see what's over here right quick. Probably just nothing. Yeah, it's just nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and hit up here. So yeah. Would be really awesome saw some of assassins had like concentration discipline, that would be nice. Like the warriors have. I think that'd be pretty neat. Because it'll actually increase their attack rating too. Alright, let's go ahead and go down to level 9. And also, I do have a another game also that I'm probably gonna be start streaming. Hopefully it'll be soon. Called Hellgate London. I actually got that a while back. Long story short, the game was very popular at one point in time, but they had the person that developed the game, he had some problems. So on the from other, I guess from other people that, you know, just malfunctions about what the game is, so he had to get cut off. He kind of got aggravated about it because it was a really good selling game at one point. And so right about midways when he got Hellgate Tokyo out, he wasn't able to fix the bugs and all that. And the game is like in times it's going to be like a little buggy, which is not a problem. So I mean, it's still playable. But very fun game also. It's basically almost non-stop action. That could be like later on in the future on that, because Hellgate London's the original, and I played it all the way through the Tokyo version when, you know, Steam came out with it, and I love it because it's an expansion. But the downside to it is that the creator wasn't able to do any more updates to it, so one of them type of ordeals. But the upside is he's supposed to be making another Hellgate game. He's coming back, and it's going to be better than ever. He's not going to have any of the stuff that went on a while back. So that could be another good game to stream. And but it'll be fairly interesting. But it was basically like a single player campaign, all went to multiplayer, so on forth. But they stopped the
a mission which could interest you. It would be to strip Buzzgold the Furious of his powers.
Congratulations.
So yeah, the multiplayer is not even functional no more.
We are looking for volunteers.
Stone
to
Souls.
recover-
So yeah, just be on the lookout when I get done with all the classes in the game here. Be on the lookout that I will be doing Hellgate London and all the way through Tokyo. And like I said, even on the Tokyo, there is certain areas that it's going to be like maybe 1 frame per second on certain parts because of what happened to the developer. He got basically cut off at the last minute and wasn't able to do anything. So other than that, it's a really good game.
pleasure to see you again. You
The
will be
path
doing
book.
grand.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in the goodies. $249. It's 49 life though. So I haven't had any more damage upgrades on it though. That, like I said, that bow's gonna last me a while. So that's a big plus. So just double checking. That way I don't miss anything. What does it look like? 31. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just repair up here. And it's gonna be like a very long gameplays on it, so let's go ahead and get strength and dex. Love the dex potions, I really do. 15 attributes, 40, ours is 60, ain't too bad.
Yes. Yes.
So even with that itself, it didn't increase hardly anything. So it starts to soft cap when, just a little bit, but not much. It's like a more of a starting point on it. It's one of them type of ordeals. So, which is fine. Alright, let's go ahead.
Game saved. He who wakes the dead must find eternal rest.
Fear. Oh, we already done know what that's gonna be like. Oh my god. Wow, that's when I seen that and it just dawned on me, it's gonna be those critters. But we're gonna play a little bit safe on it because yeah, we're gonna play a little bit safe on that one. And luckily I got invisibility, so that's a big plus. I kind of figured I was going to be doing that again sometime soon. Oh god. So, because the stream before with that was just flat out just insane. I mean, that was just really, really insane. And truthfully, I don't think that armor fear really works, to tell you the truth. I mean, if you seen the other videos from before, I can't remember which video it is exactly, but or the stream itself, it was a freaking nightmare. I mean, straight up nightmare. So I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna go and biz up and just go from there, because that's just freaking insane. Bad part is it's gonna really be fun because I gotta use the sword on. on that bug. And that's gonna be even more fun. Because craps out like little bugs. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but it shouldn't be an issue. I should be able to give that thing a couple good hits and should be good. And you just get out of there. Let's go ahead. I think we got everything here. Let's go ahead and just go 11. So that's going to be a major pain, but with Berserker it shouldn't be an issue. So, I mean, it'll make me hit a little faster. Let's get it done quick and painless, I should say.
Game saved.
Let's go ahead and do invisibility here, because I'm not playing around with that mess. That's going to be a... My visibility is not that high either, so it's going to be... Hopefully it'll be like just quick and painless. Alright. Got another one over here too. Let's go ahead and hit that up. Alright, let's go ahead and pop these bugs here. Hopefully I can actually pop it better in the double checks if I ain't got no more. Yeah, they got some hit points. Let's go ahead and kill this resistance here a little bit.
Thank you for saving us from those foul creatures. It is said that the insect queen can be found in the depths. If you confront her, be sure to use the armor of fear.
Yeah.
We were kidnapped by those insects.
Yeah, and the thing is that I don't think the armor of fear even works.
Game saved.
Let's go ahead. Let's go back to Berserker. Actually, I need to set the spell here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, set. Oops. Let's go ahead and put that on 4. That way, you kind of set up just in case something happens here. Really anything. Food. No potion. I'm going to take that just in case. Alright. barrel here. There's just food there. Let's go ahead and take that. Alright, cool. Just heal up here. Hey now. Scepter. Scepter. $14 damage points. Not terribly bad. Special surprise, yay. What's going on here? It's like alright. I'll tell you what, these skeletons are really hard to hit. Even like about around 200% without the berserker. It's just freaking insane, even at 600%. It's such a pain. And it's not just the range, it's the melee too. Having issues. So I mean, it's just, it's crazy.
Game saved.
Killed some of this resistance here. I seen a raindrop. Get off me. Or I heard a ring or ammo drop. Just do that. I'm not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and oops. Halberd. 14 attributes. If it's not a crap cursed, would be a good sell. Alright. Armor. 14 damage. 43 to mana. Magic resist. And get a whoa out of that. Let's see. I'm still not going to sell that, but just in case, you know. But I am going to do this since I completely forgot. Just going to put it right there, you know, just be out of my way. Just get it out of my way a little bit. Let's see. Oh, definitely need to get buildability. Need to get that cranked up. What if that actually drops the mana some more?
Your spell knowledge has increased 1
Yep,
level.
it does. I definitely need to get that up too, so it's a big plus. Whatever I can pump into, let's go ahead. Yeah, the original price on that is 200 gold, where it's 150, so it's 50 more gold. It's freaking insane. Like, why in the world? I guess they got a shortage supply of it, and you know, it's crazy. It's a nice little assassin type helm right there. Not too bad. So is that one, you know. Options 50. Alright, let's go to Antidote. Just 20, 24, 28. Still no actual upgrade past the 24, 28 just yet. Hopefully I'll be able to see those. Hopefully I can get something just as good as what I'm getting now. So that'd be fairly nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and double check the wares. Not really anything. Wow. Really thinned out, I'll tell you that. Alright. Yeah, I was going to put the Armor of Fear right there. That would be just out of my way, so. Because, I mean, even on the videos on the lives before, it just didn't work. I don't know if it's because lower skill or something. I don't know, but it just really didn't work. I mean, I'm sure that if it was higher level, it may have worked, but who in the world would actually have maxed out fear and... Oh, crap. Forgot the... I am not dealing with that mess. Please, 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 please. Actually, it makes it a hell of a lot easier on this. I like that. Let's go ahead and pop these guys here right quick. Hopefully I got all their stuff, but with range it's kind of cool though. I actually just one shot and I don't have that evil little resistance going on really bad, you know. Because with the sword, for some odd reason, it just doesn't want to hit.
Thanks for your help.
You know, it's crazy. With the range, I can basically just pop them off. You know, but if they're a little bit wider open, I can definitely just pop them off from a distance. But I have a chance of hitting something else and all that, so. Usually I can just target and just go with the range. So that's a very nice plus. I like that.
Game saved. Game saved.
Alright. Let's go ahead and pop off this little bit of this resistance here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just double check the areas right quick. if I didn't leave anything. Besides a little bit extra respawns, but that's XP, you know, regardless. That's a plus, but still. And extra gold too, so yeah, that's might as well just tap that energy potion right there. So I say we're just good to go. Let's go ahead and go level 12. I'll tell you one thing, that Armor of Fear does sell for quite a bit. That's just crazy.
Game save.
Go ahead. Oh, there's a switch right there. Got scorpions. Well, now I'm just kind of wondering, kind of curious now. I wonder if you can actually use it as a like a warrior and whoops, the simple fact, if you actually use a ranged weapon just on those, but be very, very careful. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. That's not what I meant to do here. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and try to knock this out of here. Alright, now, go ahead and pop these bad boys off here. It's going to be fun. They're all going to come after me in a minute. It's clear. I'm wondering if there's another nest somewhere, or it's just a crap ton of them just respawned, or just yeah. I think I'll agree. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and clear this little bit of this resistance out here. Ah, come on. There we go. Alright. Cool. Went a lot better than I thought, so definitely a pretty good run on that. Let's go ahead and just double tap that. Double tap that. It should be good. Since we already done got the sword. Whoa, there he is. I forgot about that. There he is. Right, he was in this level. Kind of slipped my mind a little bit. Let's go ahead and just double tap. Hope for the best here. Let's take that sword. Hopefully I can... blow up. Oh, kind of swept back. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill these god-awful resistance here. I got another one coming behind me. Good. Just stay right there. Yeah, I have to do a repair bill on this one after this, because this is going to be This is gonna be a nasty. Start picking them off. I'm just gonna start spamming this a little bit. Just keep them out of my range. And they're hitting. One of them just hit me 50 points of damage. The hell was that for? Where the hell did that come from? Wow. Oh shoot. Visibility. I forgot all about that. No, I didn't want that. Let's go ahead and kill this resistance off right quick. There we go. I forgot all about them too. Haha. Go figure. Let's go ahead and just pop these off. Thought I got them off first. Got the ones in the rear end of her. Alright, now we're good. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and get this done. So I did get the crystal. Yeah, I got the crystal. Alright, good. And so my repair bill on the bow is going to be fairly interesting. Oh, I got what's his face coming after me.
Here ends your reign of terror.
Shot in the butt with an arrow. An Amazon. I don't like that too well. Alright. Let's go ahead and just double tap that. Not too worried about the mana right now, but a little bit of resistance, not much. I like that. Alright. Ah! Crap. Just gotta watch what I'm doing here. Hopefully there's a mana potion there. I really don't want to, you know, burn that off too much, you know what I mean? Hopefully. Just an antidote. Or like a mana pool. That'd be nice. Aha, mana pool. Whoop. Oh no. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I just did that. That's okay. That was my own stupidity. God. I got a little too brave for it. That's okay. It's all good. I got way too brave. God. But at least it ain't too far. At least it wasn't like, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and knock this out right here. Got a little bit too brave, and my strong apologies. There we go. Let's go ahead. Alright. Let's go ahead and knock this out here and be a little bit extra careful. Oh, I was getting too headstrong for it. That's okay. I don't have to do that again, so let's go ahead and knock this out. Way too headstrong on it. There we go. There's the mana pool. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Double tap. Just have to tap the food a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit Berserker. And let's go ahead and save right there.
Game saved.
So, alright, so, yeah. Sometimes I get a little bit either too ahead of myself, and I grow way too much confidence, and then I just, yeah, one of them type of ordeals. But hey, it's all good, you know, I mean, just makes it a little bit more fun, you know. Makes it a little bit more of an entertaining stream, I should say. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's all good. So, okay, let's, alright. Come on now. At least it was, the upside was that I didn't save from like 2 levels back or something, or right before that queen bug of some sort right there, you know. I just, no. Let's go ahead and skip that. And just re-up on. That, I guess. Alright. Now for the good part. First of all, let's go ahead and just save here in case something happens. With those Amazonis and stuff, they have a tendency of being sneaky, like right over there. Try to pick me off. That ain't gonna happen, so I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get out of here. Since we already got the crystal and all that, so let's go ahead and just hightail it out of here. But as the actual good thing is, you know, that's the upside to it is, you know, if you don't have invisibility, you don't have to fight all that freaking mess here. Lord, they got, good thing there was a healing pool right there. My God. I mean, oh, come on. There we go. Alright, let's try to get out of here. There's Scepter. There's Mana Potion. I'll go ahead and take it anyway, just in case something happens.
Game saved.
Like that. Alright.
You should feel proud. Since you defeated the Queen, you have felt safe.
Thank you. Our village is a peaceful place. Slower.
Yay. So now, we're going to go ahead and go level 13. With a little bit of resistance here. Now, let's go ahead. As soon as I get over there, I'm going to try to do a heal. Unless I have to do a heal before then. Hopefully I don't have to, but I may have to grab a heal. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright. Now, good.
Game saved.
Alright. Let's go ahead and just head back to town. Put that there. Alright. Let's get that armor of fear and just sell that. We didn't, no need, I mean. Yeah. It's not a bad payout for that. That's Stone Curse. Straight up. Alright. I can't sell that? Okay. That's cool. Alright.
And I ask how much?
Let's go ahead and just...
Welcome. The king has promised a reward for anyone who can recover the Medallion of Melchior.
Yeah, the medallion. Let's go ahead. Invisibility again. Definitely take that.
Your spell knowledge has increased 1 level.
I definitely would take that.
Yes.
Which I agree. Alright, now that's the only... Let's go ahead and just get... Alright. Let's go ahead and, So... Definitely the invisibility increased. So I think it goes up to 180. I think it goes like 205 or something like that. And I think there's what, 4 of 8. Yeah. Still not seeing. Six to all attributes. Not terribly bad. Let's go ahead and just pair up. I'm amazed. I did a little popping more than usual on the buggies. So let's go ahead. Go ahead and let's see.
Game saved. Game saved.
Alright, now we're good to go. Alright, that's the eggs itself. So we gotta look for that symbol. Man. I'll tell you what, they're getting a little bit brave. When it comes to that mess. Let's go ahead and save that again.
Game saved.
So yeah, see him running around in there. Let's go ahead and a little bit of resistance, not much. If I can pop them up from a distance. Oh, that spike's gonna keep me from doing that. That's cool. I see skeletons. See more skeletons. I just want to try to clear this out here. Okay. Alright. Oh, crap. Lagged out for a minute. Let's try that again. Kind of lagged out for a minute. I don't know what happened, so that was kind of wrong on so many levels, but we got this. Let's go ahead and just knock this out. Come on now. I was checking on something and double checking the stream, and then I lagged out for just a split second, just enough to kill me. Let's go ahead and do that again. Alright, cool. It's going like it should. Just double checking it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do this. Double tap that.
Game saved.
Alright, let's go ahead. Put the eggs here. Let's go ahead and double check in this room here and make sure we got everything. Yeah. And we got the killer chickens out again. Nice. Little boogers actually hit hard too. Higher difficulties. It's insane. Got quite a bit of resistance here. Got a lot of resistance here. More than I thought. I wish I cleared out a couple of good rooms. Wow. Impressive. I really have been seeing very many books drop either. I wonder if they're actually gonna start dropping. Protection. Really don't need that because I got tech anyway, so. Got more chickens coming in. Those little buggers out because they do hit hard. Good lord. I killed that one.
Thanks for setting me. Good morning to you.
Alright, now we can get the Celestial Sword. So as we clear out all this map here, let's go ahead and save here.
Game saved.
Let's go ahead and save. Knock this out as soon as we get this dungeon cleared out a little bit. So on forth. Got a bunch of resistance over here. Oh, You ain't gonna get in. Got haste. It's another book I'm not really gonna mess with a little bit. It's good to play around with though when it's like high speed if you want to just hightail it out there, but preferably I rather just alright, we'll go ahead and just let's go ahead and go to 14 here. Go ahead and level 14 it. This is where I done got the symbol. Alright. Oh. There ain't no resistance around here, so let's go ahead and knock this little party out here. We got ogres. Alright. Let's go ahead. Save here. Well, go ahead and start her up here.
Game saved.
see. Let's go ahead and a little too close. Alright. So far, the detection's been working fairly well. I like it. So. Got some resistance here. Pick up my... Yeah, I did, didn't I? I've really been getting actual loot. Besides books. Oh yeah, there's another book. Let's go ahead and make some room for that. I'm getting like a book book loot. I mean that's pretty good. I mean big plus on that. There's your bomb. Actually, it's gonna be like a more like a book raid thing type. It's not really increasing my damage anymore, but it's increasing my to hit and my AC a little bit. I mean, the hit, yeah, but I like to get my damage up too. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Either way, I mean, I'm getting a little bit more accuracy, I guess I should say. So, alright. Let's go ahead and head to level 15. Alright, let's go ahead and save here.
Game saved.
In case something happens. That's just skeleton captains. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and just knock a couple of these out. Another haste. Nice. So we get done with this little bit of resistance here. literally. I have enough. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Pretty good run. Very nice run on the books. That's another 21.6 that's sitting there right there. That's only 6,900. That's crazy. Just gonna go ahead. Hit that magic bomb.
Increased one level.
Where's the magic bomb at? So it does 121 damage just on level 3. I may work on that since it doesn't really sell that much, but just in case if I do need it, I want to see how much it actually does. I'll probably do like a little test run on it, I should say.
Can I ask how?
Do.
Excellent.
Ah, there you are.
Shield
You'll
of
need
Light.
courage and desire to find a shield of light.
Fireball. Well, getting a little bit of a small upgrade on that. On the damage, finally. So, like I said, the durability on those is just unbelievable. Like I said, if I ever got an end game top end bow, yeah, I'm probably going to spend drop a few points of damage into it. Because how high the durability is, it's just unbelievable. 14 all attributes, that's 17. But it's more armor too. And a little bit more durability. It'll drop it down by like 3 points, but I don't know. Just double check all this other stuff. I mean, it's a little bit more AC, but drops my attributes by like 3. So let's go ahead and save right here.
Game saved.
Let's see what it actually does. Is that curiosity? Ooh, yeah, definitely. It drops my AC too, so that's no good. So yeah, no go on that one. Alright. Let's go ahead and double check the wares here. The hit points, measures list, all that, so.
Yes.
Alright, so. Level 46, we got 2 more levels so we can get the disciplines up again, so. Let's go ahead and
Game saved.
double tap here. Let's go. So. Alright. Oop. Oh yeah, and also there's one thing I forgot to mention. The restart in town, not a very good idea. I rather personally, like say, if you got a lot of mobs or something, regardless, and you restart in town, you literally dropped all your some of your gold and all your gear. Very pain. That's a big pain in the butt, I tell you that. So, yeah, just a little feature info. Not a very good thing to do, regardless. So,
Game saved.
it's like a future reference. I could have swore I heard a ring or an amulet drop. That's just me. Those are very hard to see. Even if you have the light spell, it's just really hard to see. So let's go ahead and pop these guys out. Oh yeah, the haste spell. I forgot about that. Oops. Alright. Now let's go ahead. That's 21k, right? That's almost 22k for that book. So. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this. So it's in between here. It looks like nothing besides spider. Alright. Spark. Doesn't really sell that much, so I ain't really too worried about it. Yeah, we should be ready. Yeah, it's getting like really thin on the actual gear and weapon drops. It's crazy. But I mean, the book drops are not too bad. I mean, that's a plus. It's just the gear and weapons are kind of a little bit thin. Unless it's from the vendor, then you got, you know, you have a chance. But drop-wise, it has been really, hasn't been very good. I'll tell you that.
Game saved.
Watch out what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and just save right here.
Game saved.
in case something happens. Alright. Yeah. Especially those snakes right there too. I gotta watch them. They'll come around and gang up on me. I really don't want that. Really don't want that. Fireball. I wonder if Fireball actually sells pretty good or not. I'll probably just sell it anyway. Kind of like Spark, Magic Missile, and probably like a few others. If it's, you know, not that much in the gold area, I usually just try to just memorize it. Which what I'm doing here, because probably more snakes and other crap. That one right there. Why they come from that room. That's what I thought. Man, they're hard to hit. Still getting snakes. That's what I thought. It's one thing bad about it, they'll sneak up on you. Like any typical snake, and then, or just do the usual. Just gang up on you.
Game saved.
It's usually the typical of them, just doing that. Here, that's good. Another good one. So, very nice. Oops. I thought there was another snake or two, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and take that just in case. hate these skeletons. It's really hard to hit. And when they do, they hit right at that corner, you cannot hit them, but they can hit you. That's a little bit of a problem. Again, they can hit me, I can't hit them. Okay. We'll go ahead and open these up here. So. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that celestial sword. Medallion. Go ahead. Alright. Still got a little bit. Gotta watch what I'm doing here. Save right there.
Game save.
Alright. I haven't seen very many bows even drop. That's the weird part about that. I just... It's crazy. I mean, there's been times that usually I can see bows drop, and not magical ones, but at least bows in general has never been dropping, hardly. So let's go ahead and go with that celestial sword. Alright. Hopefully I got enough room for it. If not, I'll make room. Actually, I'll probably make room. Just like that. Alright. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and knock this bad boy out here. Actually, I'm probably going to go sell first before I do that. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, even the... Yeah, the fireball ain't really sell as much as the haste and all that. So. Yeah. Yeah, fear is what sells. The haste. Let's go ahead and identify these bad boys here. Let's get, yeah, I need to get the medallion identified.
Whoa! Whoa!
Give this to him.
There you are, at last. We are
Evil
looking for one
Garth.
too. Punish them.
Alright, let's go ahead. Sell that one. And sell that. Now. Let's go ahead and just
Can I ask how?
pause that crap right there. Oh, I said 25. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. Magic bomb. It's 37. Still ain't enough. Alright. 62. Let's double check this. Alright. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just repair up. Alright, let's go ahead and put this sword here. We don't need the symbol anymore, regardless. So we just need to get that sword. Then we gotta get the dagger, of all
You were
things.
just the person I wanted to see. The reward will be yours if you manage to find the royal diadem.
Oh, damn. Alright. Really don't see anything in particular.
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Game saved.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'll replace that too. Sorry, done that. So that way, you know, use one to replace and use one to replace, so.
Game saved.
Alright. Alright,
saved.
let's go ahead and get that dagger. Let's go ahead and get this eggs out of the way. It's kind of funny that it's like, well, yeah, you gotta have the dagger. You know. Alright. Gotta go back. I gotta make sure I put this on first. I really don't want to. I mean, yeah, the Berserker does make you hit faster. That's not really the point. Because it only does 68 damage. Regardless. So. I don't think it would be a very good, very wise decision. Especially on the master level. No. You can't even. You won't have nowhere near DPS on that. That there's no way. Celestial dagger. There we go. Now we're. Alright. Any other resistance? Alright. Let's go ahead. Go back. Now let's get that crystal. Been pretty good so far. Skeleton resistance here. Alright, let's go ahead and get that crystal.
Crystal will no longer move.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I mean, even at that time, the graphics is so beautiful. I mean, it was just like, wow. Even at that time. Grab that healing potion right there. Oops. I accidentally went and took the rest mode. Whoops. Ah. Too worried about him. Alright. Let's go ahead. Head north. Bunch shot at you. Never mind. More? Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and alright. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way here. Let's go ahead and drop that there. Good, I'm not really worried about. If I had like more than double the gold, I wouldn't mind so much, but it's just.
Can I ask how much?
Let's go ahead and just put that there. Double check the wares here. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. It still won't be enough for what I'm doing. So it's the same thing. Just checking it out here. Before I even. Alright. Okay guys, I'm just going to go ahead and get off here for a little bit. To go ahead and take a break, but I'll be back on this afternoon. That for the part 2, and we're going to get those other 3 crystals, and we're going to kill Drac again for the actual difficulty, so we can go to hero. So y'all be safe, have a good day, good night both, and
Game safe.
be so safe out there.